Okay. So yesterday we were discussing about devices. So can someone just let me know what do we mean by devices in Azure and what is the purpose of device?
Like Anand, is devices are like adding the devices to the Azure AD, like laptop or a mobile or any laptop only.
Yeah. So basically devices are also an object or you can say object or identity that we are adding into Azure AD. Okay. And the purpose of adding the devices in Azure AD is to manage the device, is to control the device. Okay, like who can access that device, or if we want to create some policy. Okay, policy like there should be no removable disk that should be inserted into the device. Okay, you cannot transfer your data from your device to another device. Okay, there can be wallpaper restriction. Okay, so many policies can be created and they can be enforced on your devices. Okay, so
Sir,
basically,
start recording.
yeah, I have started. So basically, the devices are also a type of identity only. Like we have user groups, contacts. Similarly, we have devices. Okay, so here we are adding our system. It can be our Windows 10 machine, 11 machine. It can be a Mac OS, or it can be your phone also. Okay, so you can add the devices into Azure AD, and from there, once the devices are added, you can start controlling that device through some policy. Okay, so creation of policy is a completely a different topic, and they are done by Intune administrators. Okay, so they are basically creating these policies and everything. So in organization there will be a separate team only for that, Intune team. Okay, so they are hired for this purpose only, creating the device policy and checking whether the devices are compliant or not. Okay, so it is their job. But for us, we need to know how many ways are there to add devices into SURD. So yesterday I told there are three different ways. Okay, so what are the three different ways? First is Azure AD registration. So in Azure AD registration, what we are doing in Azure AD registration, you need to bring your own device. Okay, or you can say it is for personal computer. If suppose there will be some organization, small startups. Okay, they won't have huge budget. Okay, they won't be able to provide you the laptop. Okay, so what they ask the employees or user is to bring their own device. Okay, and in that device only they will register that device through the Azure AD credentials. Okay, and once the device is registered, a certificate, okay, a certificate will be pushed from the Azure AD to the Azure AD registered device. Okay, and once the certificate is pushed to your device, your personal computer will act as a organization's control computer. Okay, so you must have observed. Okay, although uh, laptops we are using from organization only, but you must have seen some people will be using their own phone, and in that phone only they will be able to access outlooks and teams and everything from organization. So how are they able to access them? They are able to access them because these devices are registered into Azure AD. Okay, so mostly in Android phone, you will be asked to download one app that is called Company Portal. You will have to download that app, and in that, using that Company Portal only, once you enter your organization's credential, your device will be registered. Okay, so everything, if you go inside the app, copy paste will be disabled. Okay, you must have observed that if someone is using Outlook or Teams from their organization in their mobile phone, so you must be knowing this. Okay, you cannot do copy pasting, or you can if there is a document that is shared into the Teams, you cannot download that document. Okay, so there will be some policy. Okay, so this is Azure Ready registration. And what about the second option that we have to join a device into Azure AD? The second option that we have is Azure AD join. So what is this Azure AD join? Azure
We
AD
don't want
join.
to bring our own laptop.
Azure AD join is bringing our your own laptop. That is
We
Azure
don't
AD.
want to we don't want to bring our own laptop. Organization will provide laptop.
Yeah, correct, Ashwini. So in Azure AD join, okay. So the organization who is having good amount of budget and they can spend in this laptops and everything, so they will be providing you the laptop. Okay, they will be providing the laptop to the employees and everyone. So for those kind of devices, okay, organizations provided laptops. So what you need to do, you need to join your device. Okay, you don't need to register your device here, you need to join your device. Okay, so this is like organizations provided device. Okay, and what about the third one? Third one is hybrid Azure AD joined. Okay, so yeah, so in this laptop, what will happen is like, uh, yeah, in this devices are already joined to on-prem domain. Okay, they are already joined to on-prem domain. Okay, when I say on-prem domain means the organization will have hybrid setup. Okay, they have built their own infrastructure also, and they have installed the Windows server, and they have created this active directory domain services and everything. Okay, like we saw. Okay, so in this what happens is your device, or it is provided by the organization only, so that device is already joined to the domain. Okay, like we joined our machine to the domain na lab.com. Similarly, the device is already joined to the domain, and what, and it will be registered with Azure AD also. Okay, so here both the things are happening. Your device, your not your device, organization's device, because you cannot join your device to domain. Okay, that is not possible. Okay, because you will be using home edition of Windows. Okay, and if you have to join your system to domain, it should be compulsorily pro edition or enterprise edition. Okay, so the organizations will provide you the laptop and they will join that laptop to the domain. Okay, and if you want to do hybrid Azure AD design, you will have to register that device to Azure AD also. Okay, so this is about hybrid Azure AD design. Okay, so we'll try to implement let's see. Mm, okay. Mm. So what we can do is now we can create a Windows VM, because this won't be able to join. Why it is giving us error now only? Let's try to create a Windows VM, Windows 10 VM. Okay, virtual machines. Okay, oh, Okay, resource group. Okay, let's create a new resource group. RZ01. Okay, virtual machine name. Just let's deploy in Windows HTS only. Availability zone is not required. Okay, so today we'll take normal Windows 10 machine. Windows 10 Enterprise version 2 Gen 2. Let's take this one. Okay. Okay. HTTP service. Okay. Okay, so let's create this one. It's taking a lot of time today to create this machine. It started at 7:46:56 p.m. and it's around 7:52. It took a lot of time. Okay. Okay, so we'll access this VM and we'll try. Okay. Okay. So see, this is a normal Windows 10 machine. Okay. The machine which you people are using. This is not a server edition. That's why even if you search for server managers, you will not get that option because it is a normal client machine, not a server operating system. Okay. 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 So now what we need to do? We need to register. First option is register a device. Okay, register a device to Azure AD. So how do we do the registration thing? So firstly, we will check one thing. Okay, so firstly we'll open CMD Windows R and open CMD. We are logged in with Azure user. So we'll type one command. Okay, to check the status of the current machine. Okay, so now only we have created the machine, but in real production environment you don't know whether the machine is Azure ready registered or not, or that machine is Azure ready joined or not. So how to get the exact status? So we have one command. Okay, for this machine we know, but in organization when you will be working in real time, you'll have to use this command. So what is the command? dsreg cmd space slash status. Okay. Yeah. So see over here, you will get all the information. Okay. So if you just scroll it up, see device state. Azure AD joined, it is no. Enterprise joined, no. Domain joined, no. Device name is Windows VM. Okay. Similarly, if you scroll it a bit down, okay. If I'm scrolling it a little bit, it is going up. Yeah. See user state, workplace joined, no. Yeah, SSO state, no. Everything is no, no. Okay. But, yeah. See, is device joined? No. Is user Azure ready joined? No. So everything is no over here. So now let's try to join this machine. Okay, into our not join. Firstly, we'll try to register this machine and see if we have this personal computer, and so how we can register this device into Azure AD. So firstly, we will see this. Okay, so how do we do that?
In devices,
Someone is telling, yeah, tell.
Like we need to go to devices option.
Okay, no, we need to go to access work or school. Okay, over here we need to go to access work or school. Okay, with what we need to type in search bar, access work or school, and then we'll have to. Okay, so I just want to show you one more thing. Okay, if I go to Windows or Microsoft Entra ID, and if I go to my, okay, this is different, Microsoft Entra ID, and if we go to manage and if we go to devices, currently we don't have any device. Okay, if you go to all devices, we don't have any device, neither register nor join. Okay, so now we want to join this device. So what is the step? We need to go to access work or skill. Then what you need to do? You need to click on connect. Yeah, over here you need to come to access work or school, and you need to click on connect. Okay, and then you need to provide the email address. Okay, let me try giving my email ID only. 220038.com. Okay. Let me try users. I will try this one. Not external. Oh, okay, we'll try. Let's try for this Sandhya's one. Okay, let's try using Sandhya's email ID. She also had. Okay, Sandhya, can you tell me your password? Sandhya, are you there?
Yeah, Anand.
Yeah.
Uh, capital R
Okay.
O S H I
OSHI
H I T H A
THA.
@17.
That one's
Yes, because you are saying- no,
password is telling incorrect.
wait,
Uh, capital R O
wait.
S H.
Anand, I need to check Anand's.
Okay, fine.
Mm.
So we'll take sign in with another account. Okay, we'll try. Whose account we can try? Mm, what is it? Srini. Okay, Rameshri we can try. Okay, yeah. Rameshri, do you remember your password?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Azure at the rate.
A capital.
Yes, sir. A capital. Remaining small letter.
Azure at the
At the
rate.
rate 1 to 9, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Yeah. See, your device, this device is getting registered. Okay. Okay. So now see your device, this device is registered with Ramya's ID. Okay. So now Ramya can log in into this device and she can use this device professionally. Okay, I will show you from the Azure portal also. If you go to default directory now, and if you go to devices now, and if you go to all devices, see Windows VM, okay, and version is this Windows 10 version, and Microsoft Intra registered. It is showing Microsoft Intra registered. And who is the owner of this device? Ramya. Okay, MDM. These policies and everything are created by Intune. You just need to know how to register a device. Okay, so yeah, we learned how to register a device to Azure AD. Next thing is what? We also need to know how to join a device. Okay, join a device to Azure AD. So currently we have one device which we have registered. Now what we can do is we can try. Okay, I will also give it a try only. I haven't done this earlier. Okay, so I will also give it a try. Okay, so let's try it out. So now, yeah, one more thing I need to show. Okay, if I show you from this port, from this CMD, okay. So if we try to get the status now, see the things will be changed now. Okay, so so uh, see now it is showing workplace joined as yes. Okay, so and it is giving you workplace ID also. Okay, login windows.net. So it is giving you the details. Mm, yeah. So from here you can get that information. Now suppose everyone is there or not.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now if suppose we have registered this device, what if this device is provided by your organization? Okay, you want to join this device to Azure AD. So what is the step to join the device? Join the device to Azure AD. So similar thing, we'll simply go to access work or school. Okay, but over here, okay, you need to click on connect. Okay, you that is the same thing, but over here you need to click on this option. Join this device to Microsoft Entra ID. The only change over here will be you need to click on this option. Okay, instead of directly providing this email address over here, we'll have to click on this join this device to Microsoft Entra ID. Okay, then you need to provide credentials. Okay, and over here you need to provide what was that, Azure at the rate 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, and you will need to click on sign in. Yeah, so see, if you continue, system policy might be turned on or other changes might be made to your PC. Is this the right organization? Okay, so your system is getting connected to Gaurav Anand, this organization. Okay, username is this one, user type is administrator. So we can click on join. Okay, so it will take some time. Okay, so now see the device is connected to default directory. So now how do we log in using this ID? So how do we do that? So let's see. So if we now come to our Azure portal and if we just refresh the status, so see now the same device we have joined. Okay, join type is what? We have joined the device to Microsoft Entra ID. So that thing is also displayed over here. Okay. So now How do we log in? Okay, since this device is Azure redesigned, so now we don't require no local user credentials to log in into this Windows 10 VM. We can use Windows or Azure AD credentials to log in. So how do we do that? We'll simply click on the user and sign out. Okay. Okay, that is the problem with Azure. So how do we log in from? If we are clicking on sign out, we are losing RDP access only. That is the problem. Virtual machines. Okay, we'll have to take the RDP again. Not using this. Okay, I'm also trying only, guys. Okay, I also haven't done this before. Okay, so here from this system we won't be able to take the RDP with this system. Let's try. I'm also giving it try only. We use this. Yeah, let's see what happens. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it is not allowing us. So, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is not working. So what we can do instead is, okay, let's try this one also. We'll log into Azure user only. Azure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so here what it is telling, remote machine is Azure AD joined. If you are signing into your work account, try using your work email address. It is telling us this. Use a different account. Azure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But it is not allowing us over here. It is the problem. Okay, so we'll have to check this, everyone. Okay, just allow me few minutes. Okay, I will just check this how to just log in through the Azure AD Sign device using our credentials. Okay, so I will have to just review this once. Okay, so how many minutes of meeting do we have left? I think 2 minutes. Yeah, so let's rejoin. Okay, let's rejoin after 2 to 3 minutes. Meanwhile, I will just try to see what.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, okay.